Well, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. So, one of the big things I want you to be thinking about when you listen to anybody, right? Whether it's a politician, whether it's a CEO or executive, whether it's an online influencer, basically, words are cheap. It is very easy to say things, right? The real thing that you should focus on is what people are actually doing. Where do they actually spend their money? Where do they actually allocate their resources? Because that shows you what's really going on, right? I can sit here and I can talk about things all day long, but when I have to pull out my credit card and I have to spend $20,000 or $200,000 or $2 million, that's an entirely different story. And one of the things to be thinking about, again, in this modern world with the United States versus everybody, yes, that's the modern world, the United States versus everybody, is that everybody, including the United States, is doing propaganda, right? The United States does propaganda, China does propaganda, Iran does propaganda, Israel does propaganda, Europe does propaganda. Everybody is talking and saying stupid things, and so many times it can be difficult to understand what is actually going on in the world, especially as a technology professional, to figure out what to focus on. Again, one of the things I talk about with the artificial intelligence fraud that was currently happening is that so many people are making so much money off of this fraud, right? The founders of companies are making money off of the fraud. Investors are making money off of the fraud. Politicians are making money off the fraud. Standard employees are making money off of the fraud. So everybody has a vested interest to lie about the AI fraud, except for us stupid aspies who are I don't know. I actually want the world to be a slightly better place, right? So, anyways, one of the thing that I really want you to be thinking about is basically what is actually being deployed. Again, what technology and services are you actually using? What are you actually paying for? I talk about this with Sam Altman and $1.3 trillion in CapEx expenses and all that. Again, the thing that I talk about for myself is I stopped paying for ChatGPT. So I was paying $20 a month for ChatGPT. And again, who the fuck cares? It's $20 a month. I'm an American. I don't really give a shit. I've been doing that for about 2 years. And then things happened. I just went, took a look at the other options that were on the table and realized the free options were great. I actually get all the AI services I need for free. And so again, one of the things I want you to think about is I did not go from spending $20 a month on AI services to spending $50 a month on AI services. I went from spending $20 a month on AI services to spending no money on AI services. Does that sound like the business environment where $1.3 trillion in CapEx expenses makes a damn bit of sense, right? This is the kind of stuff that I want you to be thinking about. So right now, again, we're in the AI arms race vis-a-vis China. Apparently, whoever gets AI first, I don't know, whatever, wins the world. Right? And so with that, again, the United States is trying to prevent China from getting hardware. AI hardware, those types of things. China is producing their own AI hardware. And there's this whole question about where do things actually stand. And so that's why I think this story is kind of interesting here, is that it looks like DeepSeek version 4 will run on pure Chinese hardware. Now, DeepSeek's V4 model will run on Huawei chips, the information reports, right? So DeepSeek is one of China's big, impressive models. Most people that have used DeepSeek have thought it's, really good. So this is an indigenous model that they created. And now they're actually going to be deploying the next version of this using purely Chinese hardware. And so again, this is where I'm saying to take a look at this, at where things are going, what people are actually doing, and what they're deploying. If we take a look here, China's DeepSeek's new model called V4 will run on the latest chips designed by Huawei Technologies. In preparation for V4's launch, Chinese tech giants, including Alibaba, ByteDance, and Tencent, have placed bulk orders for Huawei's upcoming chip totaling hundreds of thousands of units. The next generation model will likely be launched in the next few weeks. Huawei Technologies and DeepSeek did not immediately respond
DeepSeek has spent the past few months working directly with Huawei and other Chinese chip designer, Cambricon Technologies, to help rewrite pieces of the model's underlying code. And in testing, the report said, citing two people close to the company. DeepSeek is also working on two additional V4 variants, each optimized for different capabilities and built to run on Chinese chips. Reuters had earlier reported that DeepSeek has not shown U.S. chip makers its upcoming flagship model for performance optimization, breaking from standard industry practice ahead of a major model update.
And so that's one of the things to be looking at too, is again, what are they actually going to run this on? Who the hell knows? Is it actually going to be run on Huawei? Is it going to be run on black market NVIDIA GPUs? Is it going to be run on a hamster? Again, at the end of the day, I don't know. It's cloud. It's a bit of a black box. But again, I think one of the interesting things to look at here is that they have not gone to U.S. chip makers, Huawei or any of our other chip makers, to do testing to make sure that their model actually works appropriately on our hardware. So they're just simply focusing on the Chinese hardware.
The lab instead granted early access to domestic suppliers, including Huawei Technologies. So yeah, this will be kind of interesting to see where this goes. DeepSeek V4 will be running on Huawei chips.
So it does look like China is on the process of moving entirely to the Chinese stack, right? One of the big arguments in the United States is, well, they can do one thing, but that's not the entire stack, Eli. Right? Oh, they may have a model, but they created that model using distillation from OpenAI's model. Oh, well, they may have actually trained a model, but they had to train that model on NVIDIA GPUs. Again, oh, they may be running the model on their own inference, but to get the training, again, they need American hardware. But you know, it's like, oh, at first they get the model, and they get the inference, and then they get the training. Oh, but Eli, even though the training is behind what we have, and then it's not so far behind what we have, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. And then they own the stack. They control the stack. There's some people out there, they're like, Eli, why are you anti-American? Why are you so pro-China, man, Eli? Know where your roots are. Be a patriot. Motherfuckers, I am a fucking patriot. I don't want to see my fucking country fail. I don't want to see the absolute fucking destruction that is going to occur because of our dipshit fucking politicians that still believe in fucking manifest destiny because they don't believe in the founding documents of this country. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are fucking created equal, you racist, psychotic pieces of shit. Guess what? People with education, people with resources, people with drive and fucking motivation and a goal, they will build shit. Just because a psychotic old coward of a white man sits in the fucking White House and wants to pontificate how an entire society of 1.4 billion people should stop because they are a little bit scared of the Chinaman, doesn't fucking mean they will. Right? And that's what we have right now, right? We have the racist of manifest destiny that is going directly against the founding documents of our country to blind us to such an absurd fashion that we think we are going to win this shit. We don't even seem to realize we are going to get our asses fucking handed to us. So anyways, that's right. In 2026, the way you can see a traitorous communist piece of shit is someone who wants, healthcare and education and housing in their society, and actually wants, sane fucking foreign policy. But anyway, again, we're just going down the stepping stone, and as I say, it's just 2 + 2. First they make the model. Then they make the inference. Then they make the training. Then they make the stack. Then they start shipping the fucking stack. Then they start shipping the fucking stack at scale. Then other people around the world go, wow, this is kind of a good stack. And 30 years from now, people are like, United States of, oh, what was it again? What? It was the United States of, what were they called anyway? Anyways, so what do you think about this? What do you think about DeepSeek's V4 model? Apparently going to be running on the Huawei hardware. What do you think about them? Apparently not even going to the American vendors for testing. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. What do you think about American foreign policy? Oh, Lordy. Put your thoughts down below. Oh, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? See y'all later.